But now we are shifting our focus quickly to shortly after docking to the International Space Station, Crew 10 was welcomed by an orbital sunrise. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore will be finally returning to Earth after spending nearly 9 months in space, as a replacement has been docked now. These are the latest inputs that we are tracking from the ground, where Crew 10 has successfully docked with the International Space Station, marking the beginning of their new mission. Now, upon docking, Crew 10 was greeted by an orbital sunrise, a breathtaking view from the space. And as you all can see on your TV screens, astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore are preparing to return to Earth after spending nearly 9 months aboard the ISS. Now, Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore's replacements have already been docked, ready to take over their duties on the ISS. Now, both the astronauts have contributed significantly to ongoing research and missions during their time. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore will be heading back to Earth soon, completing their extended mission in space. Their time on the ISS involved multiple spacewalks, experiments and vital support to the space station operations. Now, Crew 10 successfully docked with the International Space Station, marking the beginning of their mission. Upon docking, now Crew 10 was greeted by an orbital sunrise, a breathtaking view from the space. These are latest inputs and visuals we are tracking from the ground.
And let me tell you, that is such an amazing journey. You can hardly even put it into words. The ride up on the Falcon 9, orbiting the Earth for the last couple of days, it's been absolutely incredible. And it is something that none of us could do by ourselves. As we've said before, you cannot be great without the greatness of others. And I tell you, the greatness of the ground control teams have really shined through in the last few days, getting us up here safely. Thank you very, very much.
Well, as Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore prepare for their return to Earth, their remarkable journey in space marks a milestone in space exploration. Now, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Shrishti Chaudhary for a better perspective into the entire situation. A very good morning, Shrishti. Shrishti, what significant contributions did Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore make during their 9-month stay on the International Space Station, and how will their return impact the future missions?
Yeah, very good morning to you, Kuhina. So, as we all know, Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore had left for the International Space Station last year, and it's been 9 months. So initially the trip was expected to be about 8 days, but since it got extended because of the spacecraft developed some problems. So during that period, the NASA team basically planned a lot of experiments which both the astronauts carried out during their extended stay. Now, this was not a really planned stay, and but they made sure that they used this period to conduct a series of experiments, because microgravity in space, that allows a scientist to study a lot of things which they cannot do on Earth. And definitely their extended stay has helped them enhance their understanding about, about space. Now, as we know that the spacecraft which had departed from the Kennedy Space Center on Saturday has already reached ISS. The docking has happened in the early hours today. And now both the astronauts, the team which departed from here in the US and on ISS, they are now meeting each other. And after all the formalities are done and the exchanges happen, then the team will depart from the International Space Station back to Earth. So as of now, we hope that at least by March 15th, both Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams will be back on Earth. And this is a much anticipated return, because, they ended up staying there for a much, much longer period of time, which they did not even think before. So that's what we are waiting for now, March 19th. At least by that time, they should be back on Earth safely.
Right, Shrishti, indeed, we are looking forward to their return, safe and steady return back on Earth. These are the visuals that we are presenting to you, where astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore are now preparing to return to Earth after spending nearly 9 months on the International Space Station. Well, with these visuals, we are now slipping into a very short break. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them and how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.